Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's that time of the year again. I feel like I say that in every video now, but it's time for my 2021 bullet journal setup. What a year it has been. I think last year was the year I got the least use out of my bullet journal, I guess. So this year, once again, I'm still keeping with a very minimal setup, but I changed it a bit to allow me to better plan my time. And since a lot of us are working at home, I think it's nice to add a little more structure to our day. So I'm using my bullet journal to hopefully help me do that. So as usual, I'm going to start by showing you guys how I planned my bullet journal. So this is my journal from last year. So this is where I started planning. Ignore this page. This is when I was measuring things I need for my new place. Anyways, so this is my plan for my 2021 bullet journal. So here are the basic pages that I wanted initially, or collections. So just the 2021 overview page, the year overview, sorry, the 2021 like year page, the year overview. I'm gonna add in my 2021 goals, and I wanted to include my budget tracker, which I added mid-year, I think, to this bullet journal, and I really like that. And then just like my how I'm gonna do my monthly layout and my daily layout. Things I typically don't include anymore is a key, because I keep it the same every year. Here's like what they are. I'm gonna put it up on screen if you don't know. And then I don't usually fill out my index because I just don't have that habit of checking like a table of contents when I'm looking for a page. I'd rather flip through, or like I like to put sticky tabs, or I got these new bookmarks actually. They're pretty cute. I got them, I forget where I got them. Okay, it's hard to find, I have to look up. But yeah, this little metallic bookmark is very like hidden, but yeah, I had my budget, my emergency fund budget tracker, which I thought of a new layout for. But yeah, this is like a pretty good idea to bookmark. So that's why I don't really use the index. Not a lot of things I put in my bullet journal I really reference back to. And then I just have the dimensions for my page up here for reference when I'm designing. So first I decided how I was going to do my 2021 lettering. I like to do this stuff still because it's fun. This year my theme, or like what I wanted to focus on, was lines. And I find that lines are an easy way to keep minimalist, and it's also easy to do because even if you can't draw a straight line, you can use a ruler. When I'm looking for lettering types, I just look on Pinterest and I find what I can easily copy. So I'll include all the lettering that I used in the description box, but this is one of them. I did a really rough idea here. And then the second one, my year overview, I think I end up deciding that later, so I just left that blank. But my year overview, oh yeah, I decided to do it like this. I was just testing different pens here as well. So what I ended up going with is this pen by Muji. I had this for a long time, but I never used it. I think it's a 0.7 millimeter ballpoint pen. Before I used to use this one. Don't mind, I don't know why it's pink. It's not pink, it's usually white. But I used to use this one. Every other year I think I use this one. It's also 0.7 millimeter, but I don't know. This one is just like a little bit more black than this one, I would say. And then I planned out my goals and budget tracker, which I ended up making very similar. I wanted to do, like, I spelled goals wrong when I was testing here, but I was just like testing out the lettering and how it would look on the page. I think budget tracker I just ended up doing kind of last minute, so I don't have a plan of that here. And then I have the monthly and daily. So monthly, I found this really good inspiration on Pinterest. So she did lines like this, and I just kind of stylized the lettering up a bit to match my theme with lines. So, and I really liked the lines that she did. And then I tested out different ways I could do the lines because I didn't want to do the same way every month. So if you guys you'll see my bullet journal, but I just did the way that I found on Pinterest first, but next month I'll probably mix it up and do like diagonal lines. And then lastly, daily. So daily I was really struggling with. So this year I wanted to do like a hour by hour plan on my daily log. So at first I was like so set on having all 7 days on 2 pages, but it just looked way too crowded and like there's not enough space to write stuff. So I was like, you know what, why am I so set on having all 7 days on the same page? So in the end, I ended up with something more like this, where I'm gonna separate the page into 2 and just do 2 days. But yeah, I'll show you how that ended up looking like. But yeah, that's basically it for my plan. If you guys are looking for ways to kind of spice up your bullet journal, think of a theme and like stick to it. So for me, something as simple as lines, but you could do like triangles or squares. Or if you're like more artistic, you can do flowers, you know, think of a theme and try to find how you can fit that shape or design into every single page. Now I'll show you my actual bullet journal. This is my new bullet journal. I wonder how long this is gonna last. It looks so good right now. It might last longer this time because I'm not going anywhere, so it won't be like tossing in my bag anymore. So from the beginning, I don't fill out the content, but like I said, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I don't fill out the table content. Honestly, up to you, the preference. I didn't draw a key here. I could have, but honestly, I don't really find much satisfaction in it, so I didn't draw a key. And then here is my 2021 yearly layout. So yeah, I have the lettering that I showed you, which will be linked in the description box below. And then I just have kind of like a simple yearly overview. So here I'm probably gonna write like important key dates. So for example, my birthday. So I probably do like a circle and then put birthday and maybe the date after. Yeah, or here I'll put my dad's birthday, my boyfriend's birthday, etc. So this is just like a page to remember important dates. And then the next page, I have my goals and my budget tracker. So I didn't fill out my goals yet, but this year I wanted to focus on 3 main goals. I watched this video on goal setting, and they were basically saying how like it's impossible to achieve that many goals. And when I look back at my previous goals, a lot of the things are not really goals, but just things I want to do. So I mean, I can have a separate list for that, but I think this year I'm gonna have 3 main goals, and then I'm gonna write the 3 goals here. And the reason I left this much space was because I want to write the 3 habits that are going to help me reach those goals. And then here is my budget tracker. So I have 4 main ways that I want to save money. So right now I want to complete my emergency fund, also my sinking fund, and then I have savings and investments. So each block represents $100 here. I'm just going to color in as I go. So the reason I have it all listed out instead of all together is because even though my primary goal is to finish my emergency fund, I do have enough money in there where it's like not urgent. Like I have emergency funds. So I might like, let's say put, you know, $500 in emergency, but also put like $200 in investments because you need to regularly invest for it to grow. So that's why I have it like this, where I can just kind of color in as I go where I put my money. This is just my goal. Each block is $100. There's 10K emergency, 10K in sinking, 5K in saving, 5K in investing. Probably not realistic. Probably not gonna complete it, but you know, it's nice to see it here. And it fills out the page well. So yeah, that is my budget planner. And then now we're onto my monthly layout. Really simple, like I showed you before. This is kind of what I was talking about with the line design here. And then I also did a bit of fancier lettering here. I will also link this below. This is from Pinterest. So that's my January layout. And now here is my daily layout. I'm actually super excited to use this layout. So what I done is I did kind of like a serif script up top. It's not perfect, but from far away, it looks pretty good. Like even close up, it's fine. But if you look closely, like that M is a little messed up and the S's aren't perfect. But overall, I think it gives the look that I want. So I just have the serif font F at the top and then the date underneath. And then I have listed from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. And then here, I'm not like, here is not really a space for me to, what I imagine at least, that this space will be for me to kind of plan my day, like when I'm gonna wake up, what time I have work, important appointments, etc. I'm gonna write specific things I need to do, but like, let's say if it's like email so-and-so back, or like pay credit card, I'm not gonna set a time to do that. I'm gonna write it in the notes below to do that day. And then another thing I saw, so one of the things I really like is when I fill out my 5-minute journal, and there's like the 3 things you want to accomplish today. So I'm gonna write that up top here every morning, the 3 things, or I might write it down here. I'm still deciding, but yeah, I'd love space to write it up here. 3 things I want to accomplish today, and then I can fill out my day and check any notes that I might have written from previous days. So that's basically my setup there, and then you can kind of just see how I set up every single day up to the 31st. So for sure, this is definitely way more time intensive than any of my previous layouts. If you're not looking for like an hour by hour layout like this, check out my other videos where it's more just like a space and I have all 7 days on 2 pages. Yeah, like I used that for a long time, and it works too. I just wanted to try this out this year because I'm gonna have to plan a lot of my own schedule, and I work remote, so definitely need to make sure I have all my time planned out. And like, I'm just rambling now, but what I've realized in the last like 2 months is like, if I just leave everything to my own devices and have a to-do list and not a set time to do it, I'm gonna put it off. So definitely think this will help me organize my time a little bit better and like figure out what spare time I really have. Alright, so I think that's it. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you plan your 2021 bullet journal. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions, and if you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe for more. Well, to be honest, not more bullet journal videos. I only do 1 a year, but I recently moved to London. I'm going to be filming a little bit more lifestyle videos, organization, home decor, vlogging, things like that. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe, and you can also follow me on Instagram. But yeah, see you next time. Bye.